Oh, I love Project Week. It's an opportunity for us to take students and experience a week of alternative education.
From community service to cooking.
Domestically, out of town, internationally, and then here in the city of Chicago.
You spend a week doing something, a hands-on something.
I went to Iceland for Project Week. That surprised me.
I went to the Grand Canyon, where we went hiking and learned about the geology and the history of the canyon, which was a blast.
The last Project Week I went to Peru, and it was awesome. We saw Machu Picchu and hiked for 2 days on the Inca Trail. It was so cool.
And even if you're staying in Chicago, I still think it's a lot of fun because you get to do different activities. I did Greg Baker Film Festival, and I did Survivor Chicago.
One that stands out for me is called Lunch Impossible. Students take cooking classes, and then they budget, prepare, and serve a meal at a homeless shelter called Two Little Fishes.
I signed up for Chefs in Chicago, and they took us around the city to all these different well-known restaurants, and they taught us some different ways to cook, and it was really fun.
Last year I took students to Istanbul and Cappadocia. We learned so much about culture, we learned so much about travel photography, and we learned a lot about each other.
I was fortunate enough to go to Jordan. It really allowed me to see the world from a new perspective, and hearing their issues and their stories really just opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Volunteers, faculty, and students went down to Joplin to help clean up after the tornado. And you come back feeling good about yourself and about what you've done. And I think it's that kind of opportunity that makes Latin very different and very special.
When I tell people at other schools about Project Week, they say, well, oh my gosh, your school has that?
I think it's one of the best things that Latin School offers.
It's just so many opportunities here that you wouldn't really know. We're all having fun. I love the school so much. It was so interesting.